Hey guys, how's it going? Tony Tate here with professional golfer and sports enthusiast Jhared Hack. Jhared, say hey to everybody.
How's it going, everybody?
So we're just gonna. So first of all, man, thanks a lot for hanging out with me. So for those who haven't figured it out yet, Jhared is, like I said, he's a pro golfer, sports enthusiast, son of Sherry, which is my, amazing and wonderful spouse. And so able to catch up with him, even though he's like 3 times zones away. And we're just going to talk a little bit about Jhared, hanging out with him. I don't know, maybe you can reach out to him and maybe he'll give you a virtual golf lesson. I don't know. But we're really going to talk about him and what he has really discovered from just being a part of the Paseo ecosystem, if you will. So, Jhared, how you doing, brother?
Great, man. How are you this morning, Tony?
I'm doing pretty good, man. So, really, why don't you just, for people who don't know you, why don't you just tell everybody a little bit about you?
Okay. Professional golfer, stepson to Tony Tate. You already went over that. I've played professional golf for the last 14 years. Pretty much traveled full time for 12 years up to 2018, and kind of struggled a little bit in 2018. Lost my status, my full time playing status in 2018, and been working my way back, and I'm close to getting back to my full potential, I believe. And I don't really like to sell or endorse any sort of products, but Paseo has helped a lot. Just honestly, jumping right into this, man, CBD1 has helped me tremendously. It's strange. I don't like really talking about it, but I got anxiety playing golf after 12 years of being pretty high level, professional athlete.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably have to say, man, we enjoyed when your mom and I went down to West Palm, and, here we are, we're standing here, and, you're finishing up on hole 4. Tiger Woods is finishing up on hole 9 in the Honda Classic, and we're like trying to get through there to get to where you are, and people are like trying to knock us over to see Tiger. Like
that was a very cool moment in my life too, man. That was incredible. So many people just to be on the same course and same tournament as Tiger. Very incredible.
So I want to brag on you a little bit. Not only did you play in the Honda Classic, but you played into the Honda Classic, be able to be in it 2 years in a row, man. That's pretty awesome. I gotta say that's pretty awesome, man. Definitely.
Definitely very fortunate, man. Career highlights to get to get to play in PGA Tour events, but that's one of the hardest events to qualify for on the PGA Tour, and I've done it a few times, so it's very cool.
Yeah, man, super cool. And what people won't know about you, because you don't brag about yourself, I loved when you were going back into the clubhouse, man, after I think it was your second day or whatever, and you actually autographed a golf ball for this 9-year-old kid, man. I thought that was pretty cool. I think I still got that video somewhere on my phone. So let's just kind of jump right into it, man. You were talking about some of the struggles that you had, and you talked about. You just kind of jumped into it. I want to get to know you a little bit, but we'll just run with it, brother. Talk to us a little bit about. You were talking about the CBD1. Like, what are some of the big things that you've noticed about that?
Well, honestly, I got to a point, Tony, where I didn't even really care to play tournament golf anymore. I was anxious. I was uncomfortable. And a friend of mine turned me on to trying CBD. So I tried it, and honestly, it helped. And I had tried 2 or 3 different brands before you had introduced me to CBD1. And like I said, again, not trying to, I don't endorse things that I don't use myself or don't work for me. I hate trying to sell things, but by far the best CBD product I've used. And I know you've explained some things to me. I'm a little uneducated in things, but it being full liposomal, or is that the correct term?
Liposomal. We'll go with it.
Yeah. I don't know if just me taking in more of it, it does. It lasts longer. I don't have to use as much. It tastes, honestly, I like the passion fruit.
It tastes better. It doesn't have that quote unquote cannabis type,
Right.
taste to it. It doesn't
Exactly.
taste woodsy, you know?
Exactly. And it helps me get kind of back into that flow state that I'm used to being in.
Right.
And there's no secret now about CBD, man. I mean, Tiger Woods is, you see him chewing gum all day long. It's
Yeah.
CBD gum. He's got his own product coming out. So definitely a great product. It is my favorite Viseo product. Another one, the Core Complete, just daily vitamins,
Okay.
which again, you turned me on. The biggest thing I've noticed is just my daily wear and tear. My ankles, my knees, my joints, all that stuff were kind of getting crunchy. I'm not even old yet, but and since taking those, that's pretty much gone away. So just part of my daily routine to make sure I get all my, my mom worries about me a lot. So
Yes, she
pretty
does. Yes,
make
she
sure I
does.
get everything that I need and keep me going for the day.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So if so, let's talk about that pro golf thing. You know, we're in the midst of this pandemic, right? Things
Yeah.
are kind of crazy. You guys will probably have to take, extra precautions whenever you're out at Shadow Creek or wherever you are, whether tournament you're playing in. Um, what does that look like? Like working through this pandemic, like what does that look like in your daily, just the stuff that you have to do and
I
how does that look?
Well, I tell you what, one very fortunate over the summer as a golfer to get to play tournaments still, because golf is an outdoor sport. You don't have to be close to anybody. We can
Right.
carry our bags. We don't have to go in the pro shop. We don't have to. So playing tournaments over the summer, we did get to play. We just don't touch anybody. The biggest change on that was we didn't get to take out the flag sticks, which is a little interesting. They did change that rule last year anyway, to where you can leave them in if you want, but it's a very strange thing finishing out. So we weren't allowed to touch the flags, and then the bunkers, not allowed to use rakes. So all these tournaments we played this summer, instead of playing it as it lies in the bunker, we got to lift and place nearest point out of someone's footprint or whatever. Just safety precautions.
Right.
Then out at Shadow, I work at Shadow Creek as a golf caddy to kind of make ends meet until I make it back out to where I want to be, and we've had some safety precautions there too as well. So when we prep the golf carts, we have to sanitize, let that dry, then spray them down completely, wipe that down. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes a cart now. There's plexiglass on the back of the cart so we don't interact with the guests. There's limited interaction with cleaning their clubs and whatnot. So everybody's lives have changed. I mean, wearing a mask is now a common normal thing. And I live in Nevada. You can't go anywhere. You have to have a mask on at all times anywhere. If you're
Right.
sitting in a restaurant, it's on until you take a sip and you put it back up. If you're eating food, you can have it down, but pretty much the only time in public you can have it down is eating food.
Yeah. So the thing that I think is amazing right now is in this pandemic, we've had different things. There's been different stimulus checks here, stimulus checks there. There's all these different things going on. So, if somebody says, you know what, Jeremy, I think that stuff is pretty awesome, man. Can you sell it? Can you make money at it? Now you sat, you've done your thing, you've been doing whatever, and you watched me and your mom, earn like 3 or 4 different trips. We're going to Cabo, we're going here, we're going there. The ranking, the money side of it is really good. So if somebody is saying, Jhared, well, what makes, is it even really worth sharing the goodness that is been saying with other people to try to make any money? Like if you're from the outside looking in, what does that look like? If somebody said, man, should I even do this? What would you tell that person?
Well, as you know from firsthand experience, I'm not the most tech savvy person, and I ask a lot of questions. But man, I'm very grateful for Viseo. The application is so easy to use. Whenever somebody asks me a question, you showed me. All I have to do is open up the app, and I can search for whatever product it is that I want, and I can physically share that link to the person. So CBD is been by far, my biggest thing when I'm out on the golf course. People ask, "Oh, what is that?" And absolutely, you can try it, like, that sort of thing. And all I do is is go onto the app and pull it up and send them, you know, tag them in a link, and easy enough. I mean, from there, it's gold. That link has my name on it and everything, and it's the product sells itself, and the app makes it super easy.
Awesome, man. So I guess, man, if there was one thing that you could leave somebody with, if they're saying, okay, Jhared, all right, man, we knew you had the gut health. That's why you like, you know, Corey Complete, you know, all this other thing that was going on, man. But if somebody say, Jhared, you know, is it really what you're saying it is? Like if they're like, so if there was one thing that you can leave, we're going to wrap this thing up here. Thank you again for giving me the time. I know you get ready to go. What are you doing there? Are you playing the tournament today? Or what are you doing today?
I mean, it's not a tournament per se. It's a Friday game. We have a standing game with friends and stuff in Vegas.
Okay,
It's kind of our day to go play and have some fun.
All right, awesome. Well, I'm gonna cut you loose and let you go have fun. But let me ask you this one thing: if you could have anybody take one thing away from, if they're watching this, what would be one thing you'd want them to know?
Well, I mean, if you're a customer, the Viseo has so many great products, and if you're looking to be, I don't want to call it a salesman, but if you're looking to be a part of the Viseo team, promoter, there we go. Like I said, I don't really care to endorse things. It's not my style. I feel uncomfortable. I let the product sell itself, and when it is time for somebody who asks, hey, where can I get that? How can I get that? Like I said, it's so easy. There's no, I didn't have to put anything out there. I didn't have to do, you know, it's super easy. So it's not a typical multi-level marketing company. I mean, kind of like a family. I mean, I get on the calls with you, and then, you know, I learn things that I don't know, you know, it's easy. It's very easy. And if you have some spare time and you, want the products, it's easy to log on and find some products. And if you want to start promoting products, that's easy too.
Awesome, man. Well, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate your time, man. Folks, if any of you guys are kind of wanting to partner with Jhared, kind of spread the message, the good news of CBD1, reach out to Jhared. You can put a comment here at the bottom of this post. You can send him a private message, or you can even private message me. I'll make sure that when Jhared is not out there swinging the sticks, man, that we get you situated, and then you can get on your way to enjoy the benefits of being a customer, or we can start putting some money in your checking account every single week. And I think right now during this holidays, you know, you got enough time to, somebody can change the direction of their Christmas if they really get going and get motivated. So thanks a lot, brother, man. I'll see you later.
Absolutely, Tony. We'll see you in a few weeks, man.